The alarm blares. It's Tuesday. Again, rain lashes the window pane, a relentless rhythm against the glass. You pull the duvet tighter, a futile attempt to ward off the day. The day feels heavy, a weight pressing down before it even begins. We often picture life's challenges as towering mountains, insurmountable obstacles blocking our path. But what about the subtle slopes, the gradual inclines that leave us breathless nonetheless? The daily grind, the constant pressure, the relentless expectations? These too can chip away at our resilience, leaving us vulnerable and lost in a fog of despair. Anxiety, depression, stress, these words are often whispered, shrouded in shame and misunderstanding. But the reality is they are as common as a cold affecting millions across the globe. The weight of expectations, the fear of failure, the relentless pressure to conform, these are the burdens we carry, often in silence, afraid to admit our vulnerabilities. We scroll through social media, bombarded with images of curated perfection, smiling faces, exotic holidays, seemingly effortless success. It's easy to feel inadequate, to compare our reality with these carefully constructed facades. But here's the good news. There is hope. Just as the darkest nights give way to dawn, so too can our struggles lead us to a place of strength and resilience. This is not about denying the darkness, but rather about learning to navigate it, to find the flickers of light that exist even in the deepest shadows. Imagine, if you will, a hand reaching out from the darkness, a hand offering support, understanding, and a path forward. This hand can take many forms. It could be a friend, a family member, a therapist, or even a stranger who understands the weight of your struggles. The key is to reach back, to break the silence and accept the help that is available. Anxiety. It's that knot in your stomach, the tightness in your chest that steals your breath. It whispers doubts, paints worst-case scenarios, and leaves you paralyzed in its grip. You might feel it as a racing heart, a trembling hand, or an overwhelming sense of dread that seeps into every corner of your being. And it's exhausting, draining the joy from even the simplest moments. Depression, on the other hand, is a heavy cloak, a shroud of despair that smothers your spirit. It saps your energy, your motivation, leaving you feeling empty and lost in a fog of hopelessness. The world loses its vibrancy, colors fading to gray as you struggle to find the will to face another day. We all wear masks, don't we? We paste on smiles. We tell everyone we're fine, even when our insides are crumbling. We fear judgment. We fear being seen as weak or incapable, so we hide our struggles behind a facade of normalcy. But behind those carefully constructed masks, countless individuals are fighting silent battles. The colleague who always seems cheerful might be battling crippling social anxiety. The friend who effortlessly juggles work and family life might be struggling to keep their head above water financially. We never truly know the burdens others carry, the invisible battles they fight each and every day. The truth is, mental health challenges don't discriminate. They touch the lives of people from all walks of life, regardless of age, gender, ethnicity, or social status. It's a silent epidemic affecting millions across the globe. Yet it often remains hidden in the shadows, shrouded in stigma and misunderstanding. We readily discuss physical ailments. We offer support and well wishes to those battling visible illnesses. Yet, when it comes to mental health, we often shy away, uncomfortable with the vulnerability it exposes. We need to bridge this gap to recognize that mental health is just as important as physical health, and that seeking help for emotional struggles is a sign of strength, not weakness. Imagine your mind as a garden. Untended, it can become overrun with weeds. Negative thoughts, anxieties, and fears taking root and choking the flowers of hope and joy. But just as any gardener knows, even the most overgrown plot can be restored with care and attention. This, my friends, is the practice of building mental resilience. It's about cultivating the inner strength to weather life's storms, to bounce back from adversity, and to face challenges with courage and composure. It's about learning to tend to our mental gardens, to nurture the seeds of resilience within us all. And like any skill worth mastering, it takes time, patience, and a willingness to try new approaches. When anxiety strikes, it often hurls us into the future, trapping us in a whirlwind of what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. Depression, on the other hand, can keep us shackled to the past, replaying regrets and dwelling on mistakes. Mindfulness offers an escape from this mental tug-of-war, grounding us in the here and now, the only place where we truly have power. Try this. Take a deep breath, feel the air entering your lungs, expanding your chest. Notice the rise and fall of your abdomen. Listen to the sounds around you, the hum of the refrigerator, the distant traffic, the chirping of birds outside your window. Engage your senses. Feel the texture of your clothing against your skin. Taste the lingering flavor of your last sip of tea. These simple acts of awareness, practiced regularly, can have a profound impact on our mental well-being. When we focus on the present moment, we step off the hamster wheel of rumination and worry. Our thoughts have immense power. They can either uplift us or drag us down, empower us, or leave us feeling defeated. Often it's not the situation itself that causes us distress, but rather our interpretation of it. That's why cultivating a more positive outlook is crucial for building mental resilience. Now, I'm not suggesting we don rose-tinted glasses and pretend everything is rosy. Life is full of challenges, and it's important to acknowledge them. However, we can choose to approach these challenges with a more hopeful and constructive mindset. When faced with a setback, instead of focusing on the negative, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What opportunities might this present? How can I use this experience to grow stronger? Challenge negative thought patterns. When those self-critical voices rear their ugly heads, counter them with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your strengths, your accomplishments, and the times you've overcome adversity in the past. We've talked about cultivating inner strength, about tending to our mental gardens, but sometimes, my friends, we need a bit of help from a skilled gardener, and that's where seeking professional help comes in. It's not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to your strength, your commitment to your well-being. Think of it like this. If you had a persistent cough, you wouldn't hesitate to see a doctor. You wouldn't berate yourself for falling ill, would you? Mental health is no different. It's time we shed the stigma surrounding therapy, counseling, and medication. These are tools, resources designed to help us heal. To navigate the complexities of the human mind, reaching out for help can be daunting, I know, but trust me, it's a step worth taking. Section 2, Finding Your Tribe. We are social creatures, wired for connection, and when we're struggling, feeling isolated and alone can exacerbate our pain. That's why it's crucial to cultivate a support network, a tribe of people who understand, who listen without judgment, and who offer encouragement and hope. This could be family, friends, support groups, or online communities. Sharing your story, even with just one person, can lighten the load you carry. Knowing you're not alone in your struggles can be incredibly empowering. Remember, you don't have to go through this alone. There are people out there who care, who want to help, and who have likely faced similar challenges themselves. Reach out, connect, share your story. Section 3, Resources in the Darkness. In the darkest of times, it can be hard to know where to turn, but even when hope feels elusive, resources are available. Remember that. Your GP is a good starting point. They can offer guidance, referrals, and even prescribe medication if necessary. There are also countless charities and organizations dedicated to supporting mental health. The Samaritans, for example, provide a listening ear 24/7, 365 days a year. Mind, another fantastic resource, offers information, support, and even legal advice for those navigating mental health challenges. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't suffer in silence. Section 1. Stories etched in resilience. Throughout history, etched into the very fabric of humanity are stories. Tales of courage, of resilience, of the indomitable human spirit rising above seemingly insurmountable odds. These stories are not fairy tales, mind you, not spun from fantasy. These are real-life accounts of individuals who stared down their demons, who navigated the darkest of paths and emerged blinking into the light. These stories, my friends, hold a unique power. They remind us that we are not alone in our struggles. They offer a beacon of hope, a testament to the possibility of healing and transformation. For within each narrative of adversity overcome, we find echoes of our own battles, whispers of strength we never knew we possessed. Tonight, let us delve into a few such stories. Consider for a moment the story of Maya. Plagued by anxiety, she found herself trapped in panic attacks. Yet Maya refused to surrender. She sought help, learning to manage her anxiety through therapy and mindfulness. Slowly, Maya began to reclaim her life. She discovered a passion for painting, transforming anxiety into vibrant strokes of color. Her story is a testament to resilience, a reminder that hope can blossom. These stories, my friends, are but a glimpse into the vast tapestry of human experience, each one a testament to the strength that lies dormant within us all, waiting to be ignited. Perhaps you resonate with Maya's journey, her battle with anxiety, a familiar echo in the chambers of your own heart, or maybe it's David's story. The invisible wounds of trauma hitting a little too close to home. Whoever you are, wherever you are on your journey, know this. Your story matters. Your struggles are valid. Your resilience, though tested, is far from extinguished. Just as Maya found solace in art and David in writing, you too possess unique strengths, passions, and a story waiting to be written. Don't be afraid to share your story. Your voice, your experiences can offer solace and inspiration to others navigating similar paths. Remember, you are not alone. Within you resides the strength to overcome, the courage to heal, and the power to rewrite your narrative. Remember that feeling we talked about, that grey Tuesday morning? The rain drumming a relentless rhythm against the window pane? It might still be there, lurking at the edges of your mind. But now, my friends, there's something else. A flicker of something brighter. A spark of hope ignited by the stories we've shared, by the understanding that you are not alone in this. Life's challenges, those mountains we talked about, they don't magically disappear, but as we cultivate resilience, as we learn to navigate the terrain of our own minds, something remarkable happens. We develop the strength to climb. We discover muscles we never knew we had, reserves of courage we thought long depleted. This isn't about denying the darkness, the storms that inevitably come our way. It's about learning to dance with them, to find our footing even when the ground feels unsteady beneath our feet. It's about embracing the full spectrum of human experience, knowing that even in the depths of despair, the seeds of hope remain, waiting for the right conditions to blossom. So, my friends, as we draw to a close, remember this: you are stronger than you think, more resilient than you can imagine. Life will throw its curveballs, its grey Tuesdays, its moments that test the very limits of your being. But within you lies an indomitable spirit, a wellspring of strength waiting to be tapped. Don't be afraid to stumble, to fall. It's in those moments of apparent defeat that we often discover the true measure of our resilience. Rise above the doubt, the fear, the voices that whisper you're not good enough. You are, you always have been, and you always will be. This is your life, your story. Write it with courage, write it with compassion, and never, ever stop reaching for the light. For even in the darkest of nights, the stars still shine, a testament to the enduring beauty and resilience of the human spirit. Go well, my friends, and remember, you are not alone.